Mark Hale for the New York Post here from Post headquarters in Midtown Manhattan as we get set to talk about the Jets-Dolphins Monday night game at MetLife Stadium, Week 6 of the NFL season. And we're joined today by Brian Costello, our Jets beat writer. And Brian, let's just start real quick with some wide receiver comments from both teams. First with the Jets, Santonio Holmes on Thursday making some comments, kind of taking some shots at the offensive line. Where is this all kind of coming from, and is there any impact in that locker room?
I think there's a lot of frustration right now with the Jets after losing 3 games in a row, and the offense hasn't clicked all year. And I think Santonio is upset that they traded Derek Mason. You know, he kind of hit his tongue a little bit on that topic yesterday. But, I do think it could become a problem. I don't think the linemen are going to be too happy to read what he had to say. And this is the second week in a row he's kind of gone after them. His comments do have some validity. The line has struggled this year, although I thought they played better against the Patriots. And, he's a frustrated wide receiver. He wants more catches. He wants to go deep, and I think that's where it's coming from.
All right, and on the other side of the ball, Brian, we've got wide receiver Brandon Marshall of the Dolphins, who made some comments saying that he basically plans to be ejected on Sunday night because of his behavior or whatever the case might be. What do you make of these comments, and does that set up a little intrigue for the anticipated Revis-Marshall showdown on Monday night?
Yeah, I have no idea what to make of his comments. Not being there, I don't know the tone or anything. He was joking around. They asked him if he was joking, and he said no, but it seems a little odd. And Marshall was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. He revealed this summer, so you don't know exactly where he's coming from with what he's saying, but it's going to be interesting to watch if he starts a fight. He said he wants to fight Bart Scott, he wants to fight Antonio Cromartie, so that will be fun to watch Monday night.
Lastly, Brian, let's just talk about the game overall. I think there seems to be a consensus of this is an easy one for the Jets. After 3 tough games on the road, they're back home. They get a team that's 0-4. I'm sure some people are going to be pretty tempted to take the Jets in their suicide pools. Are the Jets a safe play this week? Do you see them winning, or is this game going to be tougher than anticipated?
I think the Jets will win. I just think they are a desperate team right now, and the Dolphins come in here 0-4 with a new quarterback. I just don't see them being able to put a solid game together against the Jets, who, a few weeks ago we were talking about how good they look. So I think the Jets win this game. My only hesitation is what the Dolphins have done the last 2 years when they've come in to East Rutherford. The Jets have dominated both of those games, but the Dolphins won both of those games. The Jets, if you look at the yardage, it's not even close, but 2 years ago, Ted Ginn Jr. returned 2 kickoffs, and the Dolphins won. And then last year was that bizarre game when Sal Alosi, the Jets strength trainer, tripped the Dolphins player, and the Jets just had an awful day and lost 10-6. So you never know when these two teams meet. They are longtime rivals, but just on looking at it on paper, it looks like the Jets, can't lose this game. Their season's on the line here.
All right, plenty of intrigue, obviously, at the MetLife Stadium on Monday night. Jets and Dolphins, Week 6, 0-4 Miami, 2-3 Jets as they battle here. Good stuff from Brian, as always, on Brandon Marshall, on Santonio Holmes, and on whether this Jets game is going to be an easy win or not. You can follow Brian on Twitter at Brian Kaz. You can also follow him at nypost.com, along with all the other football writers that we've got at the Post. For nypost.com, I'm Mark Hale.